What's going on, YouTube? You know I gotta say it again. What is going on, YouTube, as the music drops?
Everything sports related. Breaking news, fantasy advice, score updates, weekly thoughts, and more. This is the Sports Juice Network.
All right, so got a new video for you. Listen, we kicking things in the high gear with this football, man. You know I love football. Football is my favorite sport. Basketball's over, baseball's in the midst, but nobody's really watching, but that's okay. So today's video, very important video for you. A lot of you may hate this, but I'm gonna need y'all to take a back seat. The people I need to come forward, okay, I'm gonna call you. Roll call. I need Duval to stand up in the building. Duval, wherever you at, stand up in the building. Let's go, okay? Because this video is for you. This is for Jacksonville. This is for Duval. This is for Jacksonville. Yes, that's right. The Jacksonville Jaguars. You guys see the title? I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why I believe the Jacksonville Jaguars will make it to the Super Bowl. Now, I ain't say they was gonna win a Super Bowl. I said they was gonna make it to the Super Bowl, okay? So I got 5 things for you. All right, so we all know the Jacksonville Jaguars, okay? Last year, they sucked. That's the best way, nice way to put it. Y'all sucked. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Duval, bad. Okay, simple. Okay. Last year you went 5-11, and I honestly don't know what happened, because the year before that you went 10-6, and you actually made it to the playoffs, and you were 1 game away from the Super Bowl. The Jacksonville Jaguars are in the AFC South. Okay, so they got a good little decent amount of competition. Okay. They're in the AFC South along with the Tennessee Titans, the Indianapolis Colts, and the Houston Texans. Okay, so they got pretty good competition. I mean, Andrew Luck did come alive last year in the playoffs. Deshaun Watson is doing his thing, and Marcus Mariota's throwing touchdowns to himself in the playoffs. So there's that. Okay. Now, my first point for you today. Okay, my first reason why I believe the Jacksonville Jaguars will make it to the Super Bowl. It's the biggest one of all. Blake Bortles is officially gone, kids. He is not there anymore, okay? They finally got rid of the quarterback that was holding them back. I don't like talking bad about people, but Blake sucks, okay? I don't know what else to tell you. I believe he was the reasons why they didn't make it to Super Bowl the years when he was there. Especially last year when they went 10-6 and they lost. He couldn't even throw the ball, man. I don't know. It's just like he gets into a cluster and he's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. He's gone. He's out of there. No more Blake Bortles, kids. Okay. I believe he went to the Titans, if I'm not mistaken. I believe, yeah, he's gonna be the backup for Marcus Mariota. I forgot. Okay. Reason number 2, new OC. Okay. Jaguars offense sucked last year. I have stats to prove it. Last year, they only averaged 15.3 points per game in the NFL. What is this, high school football? Okay. Last year they had 107 rushing yards per game. 107 rushing yards per game. Listen, they got one of the most hard-nosed running backs in the league, and Leonard Fournette. Or is it Leonard? I be forgetting that dude's name, and the fact that he's from Louisiana, I feel bad. But Fournette, okay? Fournette. They have Fournette. Okay. Granted, he's been injured most of the time, but when you have a beast like that in the backfield, it's time to pound the ball. 107 yards, got to switch. You got to go up to 150 at least. And then moving on, they only averaged 194.4 yards per game. That is terrible. Drew Brees throws 300 yards on a bad day. Just to put that into perspective. Drew Brees would throw 300 yards on a bad day. So, like I said, Blake Bortles is gone. Fact number 1. Number 2, they hired a new OC in John D. Okay? John D is the new head C. He's going to come in. He's going to revamp that offense. And I think these guys are going to start moving. Now, in order for these 2 things to work, you got to add reason why. The 3rd reason why is, ladies and gentlemen, please sit down. But Mr. Nick Foles is in the building. Foles Magic. Okay? Nick Magic, whatever you want to call him. Nick Foles, he's here. That man's here. He's probably one of the most quietest guys I've ever seen, but he is here, and I think he is primed to take another team to the Super Bowl. I don't know if they're going to win, but it'll be nice if they get there, okay? Yes, that's correct. The Jacksonville Jaguars signed Nick Foles from the Philadelphia Eagles, okay? They actually wanted this man so bad that they went ahead and gave him a 4-year, $88 million contract. Now, with that contract, my man could make up to $102 million with incentives. I'm not exactly sure what those incentives are. I got to take a deeper look into it. Here's why Nick Foles is great. He has that instinct, that baller instinct, okay? He gets in the game And Nick Foles has an arm too, man. He'll drop back in that pocket, and I don't believe he's scared under pressure. He can manage the pressure. He stays in the pocket, and he makes good passes, okay? He's a good leader. He's a veteran. He's been to a Super Bowl. He's won a Super Bowl. Now, if you take Nick Foles and you put him on the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2018, okay? Or 2017, sorry. If you take Nick Foles and you put him on that 2017 10-6 Jacksonville Jaguars team in the playoffs against Tom Brady, I believe they would have won that game. I believe they absolutely would have won that game. Like I said, Blake, I don't know what they were doing when they drafted Blake. I don't know who was in the front office at the time. I don't think it was Tom Coughlin. Tom Coughlin didn't come till after, I believe, okay? So I don't know who was in the front office at the time, but when they drafted Blake, that was probably the worst decision they ever made, okay? But if you take Nick Foles, you put him on that team, Super Bowl. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do with this team this year. He has a lot of, he has a lot of weapons on his team, and I'm clapping. You know when I clap, it gets serious. This man's about to make his shmoney. He has Fournette. Marquise Lee is coming back from injury. He has Clark at receiver. O'Shaughnessy at tight end. He has Keelan Cole. Like I said, DJ Chark, Marquise Lee, Chris Conley. He has D.D. Westbrook, fast, okay? He has, guess what? They just signed Terrell Pryor. So now you got your deep threat, okay? Terrell Pryor, if you don't remember him, he was the quarterback for the Oakland Raiders. He didn't do good in the NFL. So you say, you know what? I'm 6'4", I'm 237 pounds. Let me make a switch. I can play receiver. I can catch a football. He went out and caught a football. Guess what? He's been playing in the league ever since, okay? So you got Terrell Pryor. You got running back. You got Fournette, and then you got Alfred Blue. Alfred Blue is coming over from the Houston Texans. He led that team when Adrian Foster decided to retire from injuries. You know, great running back, but when he decided to retire, Alfred Blue took over. Alfred Blue is from New Orleans, Louisiana. He is a great running back. He's a hard-nosed running back, and he can actually catch a ball. I'm not sure how good Fournette catches. I haven't really watched him that much. Other than that, like I said, at tight end, you got Swam, you got O'Shaughnessy, you got Josh Oliver, and you got Ben Koyak. It's a pretty stacked team, man. Pretty stacked team, okay? I think they can do some damage. And the thing is, the offense is not what really does the damage. It's the defense. And that brings me to my fourth point, the defense. Listen, everybody, and I mean everybody in the NFL wanted Jalen Ramsey on their team. Why? Because he can talk the talk and he can walk the walk. He's like Deion Sanders. If I look good, I feel good. If I feel good, I play good. Guess what? Shmoney time, okay? Yes, they got Jalen Ramsey, the cornerback, 6'1", okay, 200 and how many pounds that boy weigh? 208 pounds, okay, real solid. Actually, he's so good. He can actually play safety, okay. He can play safety. He can drop back, play safety. He can drop down, play corner. You put him where you need him on that offense. He is a lockdown corner. He is a Pro Bowl corner, and he provides the most funniest interviews ever. Because every time they ask him about, like Adrian Green, for instance, when they got into that little scuffle, but you tell me. You tell me. You go back and watch it. You tell me.
What you think? You tell me. You tell me. Anytime I lined up on them. Yeah, y'all go watch that. Y'all go watch that. Y'all tell me who got and who.
I don't know why I did that. It was just funny, okay? Last year, stats. It was eye-popping numbers, okay? His stats were not eye-popping numbers, okay? He only had 3 interceptions last year. He got 13 pass defenses, and then he only had 62 solo tackles. Not eye-popping numbers for a cornerback, but it is for him, okay? Because people barely throw his way. So there you go. You barely throw his way, so he's not going to have that much activity. He's like Richard Sherman. Sometimes he gets bored on something. What's next? Jalen Ramsey, that's my 4th point, okay? My 5th point, last year, even though they sucked, the Jacksonville Jaguars were actually plagued by a lot of injuries. And a lot of those injuries came to that offensive line. Them boys was getting hurt. I don't know what was going on, but them boys was getting hurt. Okay, and then you had your running back hurt and then suspended for reasons just retarded. Here's the thing. That offensive line can stay healthy. If that whole team as a whole can stay healthy. And it's the hardest thing to do in the NFL, staying healthy, because football is a very gruesome sport. Okay, it's contact, boom, 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 big dudes get injured, ACLs, MCLs, PCLs, torn biceps, triceps, quads, hamstring, all that good stuff, okay? So it's real hard to stay healthy in the NFL, but if these guys can manage to stay healthy, you will see the AFC South representing in the Super Bowl. You will see the Jacksonville Jaguars representing in the Super Bowl. So let's just go over this again for the people who didn't get it the first time, okay? I have 5 reasons why I believe the Jacksonville Jaguars, or Jacksonville, whatever you want to call them, Duval, stand up, will make the Super Bowl, okay? We'll make it to the Super Bowl. 1, they got rid of Blake Bortles. He's out of there. 2, they signed John D as the offensive coordinator. 3, you go ahead and you sign Nick Foles, a guy who led the Philadelphia Eagles to the Super Bowl when their starting quarterback went down in Carson Wentz. 4th point, you got Jalen Ramsey and you got that defense. That defense is actually pretty good. Okay, that line is good. The defense is good. Jalen talks the talk, walks the walk. You know why I'm here. Number 5, they were plagued by injuries just like any other team in the NFL. Okay, once you're plagued by injuries, things happen. Teams suck. It's just that simple. In order to wrap this video up, I got to give you some key additions. Okay, I already talked about it first. You sign Nick Foles to a 4-year, $88 million contract. You go and get Terrell Pryor, okay, 6'4", 237-pound receiver. They're going to need him, okay? They got some young receivers in there. He's going to provide that veteran leadership, okay? Then you go and sign Quincy Williams at linebacker. Now, the linebacking squad for the Jacksonville Jaguars is actually pretty stacked, so I'm confused. I guess having depth is good, but you got Miles Jack, you got Telvin Coleman, and you got all these good guys that can play ball. They did sign Quincy Williams at linebacker, Terrell Pryor at receiver, and Nick Foles at quarterback. This has been another episode of the Sports Juice Network. Sorry if I was talking super fast. I just had to get these 5 points out to you. I watch a lot of sports videos, and a lot of these guys will talk, and they would never get to the point. I like to get straight to the point so you can know what we're talking about, okay? I didn't have any juice today, but I got the water. Like I said, it's summertime. It is really hot outside, so we got to live pure. We got to live positive. We got to live healthy. I'm going to be putting NFL videos out. They're coming. Football season is officially here, technically, because training camp starts in about a couple weeks. I'm excited. So I will catch you guys in the next episode. Be sure to follow your boy on all the social medias. Be sure to subscribe to the page, okay? I'm putting out content for y'all. Like the videos, comment on the videos, okay? Share the videos with your friends. I might be doing your friends' NFL team next. You never know. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe to your boy. I will catch you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Woo!